Hi everyone, and welcome to the Free Range Diva. I hope you all are having a lovely holiday season and are looking forward to a brand new year, which is why I wanted to do this video today, because if you have New Year's Eve celebrations coming up and you want your skin to look its absolute best, and maybe it's not looking so good right now, I have 3 words for you: exfoliation, exfoliation, exfoliation. Okay. I wanted to talk a little bit about exfoliation and mature skin and how it can help you, really bring out the best and your most glowiest skin ever. So if you want to get your glow on for that upcoming holiday party, then keep watching. So the reason why exfoliation is important is because new skin cells are constantly being created deep in the deep layers of the skin, and then they slowly come to the surface, and once they hit the surface they die and are sloughed off, so that the skin is constantly renewing itself. Well, this process takes about 35 days when we're young, but the process of new skin cell coming to the top. But as we age, that process slows down. So the reason that our skin can sometimes look gray or dull and lifeless is because those old dead skin cells have been sitting on, the top layers of our skin for too long. So exfoliating the skin helps to not only speed up this cellular turnover process, it can also reveal, newer skin cells and help those serums and other, products that we put on our face to penetrate and do their jobs better. So there are so many different ways of exfoliation, but I want to talk today about some techniques and products that you can use that will work immediately to really help you get your glow on for that upcoming holiday party. That way, you don't have to pile on a bunch of makeup and a bunch of highlighter, because, as we age, the more makeup that we put on, the greater our chance of it creasing and settling, which is never good. So I'm going to start with some of the most gentlest methods for exfoliating, and a washcloth, preferably one that has a nice rough texture. And what you can do is you can steam your face over a bowl of warm to hot water. For a little extra fun, you can throw a tea bag in there, like some chamomile or green tea or something, and do that for maybe, five or so minutes. Then get your washcloth, put some warm to hot water on the washcloth, and really work it across the skin to help remove any dead skin cells that have been loosened by the steaming. For the longest time, washcloth was the only way that I could exfoliate my skin because it was so sensitive. So if you have really sensitive skin, this is a great way, especially if you can't use any of the more harsher peels or chemical, fruit acids and things like that. A washcloth can really give you at least some exfoliation and get circulation going in the skin. Another tool that I like to use is this cognac sponge, and this is a sea vegetable. When you get it, it's very hard at first. I used mine this morning, so it's still soft. You then soak it in warm water until it gets soft like this, and then just work it over the skin. It's a gentle exfoliation, and it does the same thing as the washcloth. In fact, you can use this with a cleanser or without. This morning, my face was pretty clean when I got in the shower, so I just used this with water, and the exfoliation works, and this works really well. Again, for people like me with really sensitive skins, this could also be a great tool to have in your arsenal. So from there, we're going to go into scrubs, and I have a couple to recommend. One is the one that I use all the time. This is from DeVita. This is their Gentle Aloe Facial Scrub. And this has jojoba beads in floating around in like an aloe sort of gel consistency. And it feels really gentle when you use the jojoba, the hydrolyzed jojoba on your skin. It doesn't give you micro tears or anything like that. And it doesn't, for me at least, it does not irritate. It's not so harsh that it irritates my skin. But it does give me my skin does feel nice and soft and have a little bit of a glow when I exfoliate using the Gentle Aloe Facial Scrub. For you Andalou Naturals fans, they have a pearl exfoliator in their 1000 Roses line that also uses jojoba beads, so it's very gentle. I haven't used it, but I can safely say that as long as you're using a scrub with jojoba beads, you should not have a problem as far as irritation is concerned. Next, I wanted to mention a couple of products that I haven't used, mostly because they have corn in them. So I've not been able to try them, but they come highly recommended. And if they are, you can find them. Oh, and that's the other thing before I forget. Everything that I'm going to talk about today are things that you can get readily at your health food store or Whole Foods type stores, so that, and they work quickly, so that if you use them today or tomorrow, you will see a difference, immediately. And so there were a couple of other products lines that I wanted to mention. And one is the Acure Brightening Scrub, which gets huge rave reviews here on YouTube. You can, search around and read some other bloggers that swear by this scrub. And it uses sea kelp and lemon peel as its exfoliating ingredients, and it's in a base of French clay. Another product that I wanted to mention that I have not used but comes highly recommended by Susan over at Little Poet, and if I can find her review of the scrub, I will link it. But she loves her Derma E micro, I think it's the micro exfoliating or microdermabrasion. I think that's it. The Derma E microdermabrasion scrub. It uses Dead Sea salt and volcanic sand crystals, which sounds a little scary. So I would say that if you have very sensitive skin, maybe you might want to pass on that one. But if you have sort of normal to, healthy skin that's not particularly overly sensitive, Susan loves this product. And she, swears by it. So I have no problems recommending that to you. Derma E also has in their line another product that they call the Overnight Peel, which is something that you put on your face before you go to bed. You go to bed, you wake up with new skin, at least according to their website. So that might also be another alternative that you can try. Next, I'm going to move on to masks, and I have one here from Andalou Naturals. It is their Instant Brightening Mask. This uses pumpkin and manuka honey, and it gently exfoliates dull, dry surface skin cells, smoothing your texture and brightening your skin tone. This you put it on 20 minutes. It uses pumpkin, which has enzymes and natural fruit acids, but gentle, in a gentle formula, which is why I can recommend this, because it is gentle, smells delicious. And you use this just like you use any other mask. You put it on, leave it on for 20 minutes, grab your washcloth, warm water and towel, tissue it, take it off with your washcloth for a little extra, to actually, because this is going to soften those skin cells, so this will then help to take it off. And these little packets, these little single-use masks last me about 3 uses actually, and they're really affordable. So if you're a mask type and you enjoy Andalou's products, then try this one, the Instant Brightening Face Mask. The next mask that I want to talk about is a DIY using red clay. This is Moroccan red clay, which is for people with sensitive skin. combined with yogurt, plain yogurt. Yogurt has lactic acid in it, which is a natural exfoliant. In fact, lactic acid was the first exfoliant that I was actually able to use on my uber sensitive skin. And this is really easy. You take, depending on your consistency, take a little bit of the clay, mix in the yogurt, put it all together, put it on your face and leave it there. The clay helps to draw out impurities and the yogurt helps to lift those the surface skin cells off. And yogurt also has probiotics in it, which is why I like it, because that's also good, nourishing for the skin. This DIY mask can be done with milk as well. You can also do clay with pineapple juice. Fresh pineapple juice is the best because pineapple also has an enzyme that will do the same thing to lift the dead skin cells off your skin. So those are just a couple of DIYs. If you're interested, I can do like a separate video and sort of do several different DIYs, because you can also use things like, if you don't have clay or don't want to use a clay mask, you can use rice powder or oatmeal. Put some oatmeal in like a spice grinder and grind it up into like a fine powder and use that with your yogurt, or just put the yogurt on by itself. It works just as well. Either way, any of these products and ideas are going to help you to get that beautiful canvas of glowing, healthy skin that will give you a lot of confidence as you go out into your evening events. Okay, everyone, that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please do, so that you won't miss my next video. All right, everybody, that's it. Take care. Have a happy, healthy, safe, and sane new year, and I'll see you in 2017. Bye-bye.